Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Alright, back to cutting some more Arizona agates found just outside of Phoenix in the Gila Bend Mountain Range area. So let's walk through these real quick. So let me grab another container to put these in. These are pretty much taking up the whole container. So this first one, I didn't realize it had a crystal pocket showing. Probably wouldn't have picked it. But we'll cut it in half and who knows, maybe it'll be a really nice one. Sometimes quartz crystals come up good. Alright, this one is suspect. This color is typically like a solid mud ball or rhyolite or something. But you never know. Sometimes I'm surprised and it'll be a little bit of rhyolite on the outside and then a banded agate center. So we'll cut it and see. Alright, so this one I picked out because I thought there might be some moss, and then I flipped it over and I'm like, oh, it's going to be quartz. But if you look at it closely, that druzy is just, I believe, on the outside edge. And what's poking through might be tubes. So I'm hoping for a tube agate. That'd be cool. This one, I saw signs of color in it. Banding, but it might be full of fractures, I don't know. But it's worth cutting. It could be some good color. I got a little nodule here that doesn't really show anything. No windows. But I think this one will be a banded agate, not a quartz. We'll see. Alright. So that one, it's got a banded window on it. Looks really nice, actually. Probably have to cut this one through at least that back window here, or it's chipped on the edge. I'll cut it back behind this window. And alright, that little banded window is what I'm thinking this is going to be. I might cut this one long ways on that side of the little window. Alright, so this one, just an odd shaped nodule. I can see a little bit of agate peeking through on the edges, but this is what caught my attention. So again, maybe there's some inclusions in this one, tubes or saginite or something. So I'll probably cut it through here, parallel to that, and hope there's something in it. Okay. I could see some banded agate, or at least some chalcedony showing here, and maybe some moss inclusions. And then a little bit of quartz on that end and some chalcedony around it. So I'll cut that one right down the middle and we'll see what's in it. Alright, last one up. This kind of looked like an agate skin, and it kind of looks like banded agate. And then I flip it over and I can see some quartz crystals right here. And then that looked like fire agate on the end there. So this may have been found up closer to Saddle Mountain. It's got some fire agate showing here. Don't want to cut into that. So I'm not sure how to cut this one and what it's actually going to be. I'll figure it out on the saw. Okay, so let me get these off the saw, get them cut, and let's see what we ended up with. So we had this one that had the quartz showing. Pleasantly surprised actually. It is quartz, but it's got a fair amount of banded agate going all the way around it. That one would still look pretty cool polished. For a small stone, that's pretty nice. Not bad. Alright, so we had this one that I said could be a mud ball or just host rock rhyolite or something. Let's see how this turned out. You can see signs of quartz or agate. Let's see. Well, okay. Not what I was expecting. It's got a lot of open cavities in this, pits. Looked like it was a bit of a tube agate or something with a little bit of quartz on top. Alright, different. Okay, next up, we got this crazy looking skin on the agate that had some color showing. Let's see what it looked like. Oh, okay, nice color. A lot of healed fractures, maybe one that's not healed. Actually, it looks healed. Huh, got some color in the heels. That is pretty neat looking. I mean, that would definitely look cool polished. Love the little snowflakes that make up these bands. That's pretty neat. And you got the solid white bands on the outside. Very cool. Not bad. Okay. Another crazy looking nodule. Let's see how this one turned out. Alright. Nice banded agate, actually. Full powder. I don't see any fractures. A lot of those platelets or snowflakes in it, and they got some tubes or something on the bottom pushing in. That's paint off the saw blade. Kind of a rough break here from the saw. Chipped off the edge, but if I don't polish that, that'll go away. It's weird, these two halves almost don't look like they match, but they do. So different. I like this side a lot better. Pretty cool though. Again, would look nice polished. Okay. This is the one I said looked like possibly it was a chalcedony. Banded chalcedony. Looked like it might have a little bit of sardonyx coloring to it, which could have some fire in it. Cut right on the edge of that, but didn't cut into it. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely a piece of banded chalcedony with a little bit of sardonyx coloring bleeding into it. That's that brownish reddish color. But yeah, that looks really nice. Came out banded, swirly, almost like a piece of white bacon. Very neat. Alright, we got a couple of small ones here. These came out pretty cool. So these are both, this is a nice banded. Both halves look pretty solid. Saw blades needs replaced. I use these really cheap blades made in China. They only cost a few bucks a piece. They work good for a while. but then they start to wear unevenly and end up causing some vibration in the cut, which typically you get these wavy cuts and then you'll start seeing the stones popping like some of these were. But that was a pretty good stone. And this is a little one. I decided to cut it just in half. I didn't think it was going to be much. Figured it would be quartz. But it was a very nice banded agate. It's got that parallax effect to it. The scrolling, or the shadow banding, if you will. I mean, it's a tiny little agate, but look how cool that is. Yeah, I'll polish that one. That's pretty neat. Okay. Last three were a bit different and all came out really good. So this one I said looked like it might have some inclusions in it, a moss or something. Let's see what it looks like. I wasn't expecting that. Very cool. Look at the colors in those plumes. And then you got that banded agate mixed in with it. Yeah, definitely gonna polish that. That'll make a killer specimen. And this side's just as nice. No fractures, very cool. Yeah, I'd probably pick one of these halves to polish out of this bunch tonight, but I just don't have time to get anything polished this evening. But I'll get to this one eventually. That is really nice. All right, next up we got this big guy. And I said it looked like it might have some tubes or something in it, and that this quartz wasn't real deep. It looked like it was mostly surface. So I tried cutting it right behind it. Let's see how it came out. Again, a very nice plume agate. Look at that, it looks like a fern bush or something growing in the middle. And you got some banded agate with some stuff on the bottom here, and then a quartz pocket, druzy center. A little fracture, unfortunately, right there and right here. But otherwise, pretty solid. Again, the cut's pretty bad, but I can clean that up. Polish this. That deserves a face polish for sure. And this side, that's the nice side. Definitely gonna face polish this. This one might actually go in my collection. Same with one of the halves of that last stone. That's really neat. I love the sagenites and plumes like that. Those are cool. All right, last up. So this one, I was looking at it thinking, that's a nice looking nodule. I thought, well, hey, this might actually have some tubes or sagenite or something in it. So I cut fairly close to that edge. And this one's super cool. Wow, start with this side. Look at the banding in this on the bottom. It's got a perfect pattern. Wraps all the way up around this end here. Then you got this, it's pitted, but it's got that really nice, kind of a yellowish peachish color in the middle with a little bit of a light blue gray surrounding it. That's really neat. And then this side as well. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely polish this one up, both sides, and this one's gonna go in my collection. That's for sure. I might put this polished piece up for sale, but I'm gonna keep at least this half. Or this half. We'll see. All right, that was the last stone in this video. And I just don't have time to polish anything tonight, but I'll get some of these polished up in another video at some point. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked the video, click the like. If you didn't like it, click the dislike. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you liked or didn't like. If you're not a subscriber and you like the video and you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It helps me out and I'd appreciate it. All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.